Hey Samantha, how's it going? I just thought I'd check in on you and Tracy. She feeling any better?
I don't think that her condition has really changed all that much. Although, she did take some medicine and she's asleep right now.
I see. She's still coughing? Are all of her symptoms still there?
Yeah, she's still coughing and hasn't really seemed to change all that much.
I see. I don't know why, but I have a feeling it's only going to get worse. Anyways, I guess just keep keeping an eye on Tracy and listening to her cough to see if it sounds like it's getting worse. And she is taking in enough water and drinking enough fluids as well, right?
Yeah, I just went in to go and refill her water bottle. But I take that this means that you're going to be working all night? I think that you should just leave Tracy to me and concentrate on your work. You need to focus on what's in front of you right now.
I know, but that's the problem. I'm not there and it's making me anxious. Besides, I feel like Tracy has been getting more sick than usual this year. Just getting worried about her.
Well, this year has some really weird weather patterns, so maybe it's the climate playing with her immune system. I mean, she's still just a little girl, so maybe her body isn't used to some of the more intense weather that we've been having. Or who knows? It could be that someone from her school is sick and she just caught it from one of her friends.
I guess that it could be that as well. I feel like schools are just petri dishes waiting to explode the moment someone shows up with a cold or a flu.
Yeah, I mean, you know how gross little kids can be from time to time. So I get why you're worried, but this was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, you might be right about that. It just makes me sad to know that our daughter is feeling so poorly.
I know what you mean. She's my daughter too, and I don't like seeing her like this either. But I think that you'll probably need to get used to the idea of not seeing Tracy as much. After all, she's already in 3rd grade. When are you finally going to give her some space?
See what you mean, but she is still only in 3rd grade. I'm not trying to smother her, but not going to just let her do whatever she wants.
You don't understand, Melvin. Girls just mature faster than boys do. I think that by the time next year rolls around, Tracy is going to be like a whole new person.
Really think that little girls grow up that quickly? Feels like she was just a little baby.
I know that can be scary, but it's the truth. And I think that you're only going to be harming her being helicoptering this much.
That's not fair. She's still just our little girl. And you're telling me that I shouldn't be worried for her safety?
Well, just what are you going to do when she gets a little older and starts having boyfriends? I really would like to see you try and handle that one.
I really don't think that our 8-year-old daughter is going to be have boyfriends anytime soon.
Again, that just goes to show how little you know. Kids these days are getting into relationships at any age now.
Samantha, I really don't want to be thinking about any of this. But I do not think that our little girl is as grown up as you're saying that she is. I mean, she's still in elementary school for crying out loud.
Right, of course. Anyways, don't you have some work that you need to be doing? I would hate for your boss to catch you and get you in trouble.
I guess you're right. I can't just keep texting you all night about Tracy. But I really would like to have some time to watch over her this weekend.
Yeah, that should be fine. Hopefully her fever will have dropped a little by then. And I guess we might have to call the school in case she misses more class.
Yeah, please do that. I think I should be getting back home around 9 in the morning.
Sounds good to me. Well, I hope that your night shift goes well. And if anything happens, I'll make sure to call you, okay?
Great. Thanks so much for looking after Tracy while I'm stuck in the office. And when she wakes up, ask her if there's anything that she wants to eat so I can pick up any ingredients on the way home.
Yeah, sure thing. You got it. But once you get home, I was going to leave for my part-time job basically right away. So if you think that you're going to be coming home any later than 9 tomorrow, just let me know, okay? Anyways, I'm also going to start getting ready for bed, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey Samantha, super sorry to bug you during your work, but do you have a second?
Yeah, I can talk for a little bit. There's actually not much to do at the store, so I'm just in the back doing some cleanup. Is everything okay? What's up?
Well, the thing is, I don't think Tracy's getting any better. I called her school to tell them she'd be gone, and I'm taking her to the doctor.
Oh no. What's the matter with her? Has she gotten worse, or is it just more of the same?
Well, she doesn't seem to be having as much of a fever as last week, and the doctors are still convinced it's just a cold.
So then basically it's just the same cold that she's had this whole time and it's just not getting better?
Well, I guess so, but I just have never seen a cold linger around for this long. I wonder if it's not actually something else.
But the doctors all seem to think that it's just a normal cold, isn't that right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they are saying about it for now anyways.
Well, you know how little kids can be. They get sick and then they can't move for a little bit and then they just bounce back just fine. Besides, we both know Tracy is a bit of a shrimp. So maybe it's just hitting her body extra hard. But she's still resting a lot, isn't she?
Yeah, she's resting. But I still just don't get it at all. For all the time that's passed, and all the rest that she's gotten, it still seems like that she isn't getting better at all. She doesn't seem to have any energy to do anything.
You really think that Tracy seems that bad? I think she looks better than she was before.
Well, I guess I just don't know. Maybe this doesn't even have anything to do with being sick. I wonder if something happened to her at school. You haven't heard anything like that, have you?
Nah, I can't say that I have. And as far as I know, Tracy enjoys going to school and spending time with her friends. And even after she started to get some sniffles, she still went to some friends' homes to play before things got worse. So I can't think of any trouble she'd be having.
Gee, then I guess it really is just this cold refusing to go away then.
I think that's exactly what's going on. So I think we just need to let Tracy rest for as long as she needs to. I mean, we wouldn't want to push her too much or try to send her to school in this state.
Yeah, well, I have already called the school and told them I think Tracy's going to be out for a few more days. But maybe I should call the teachers and see if there's anything we don't know about.
It sounds good to me. Well, anyways, I guess keep it up with watching Tracy. I'll go straight home once I finish with work here.
Daddy, are you there? Please answer me.
Tracy, is that you? What are you doing up so late? It's way past your bedtime.
I know that you're at work, and I'm really, really sorry to be bothering you.
It's okay, sweetie. I'm actually on break right now, so I have some time to talk. What's the matter? Why are you up so late? Didn't Mommy put you in bed already? It's not good to lose out on sleep.
But Daddy, I'm so cold. Please, you have to come and help me. It's freezing.
You're cold? Oh no. Is it because you're sick? Are you getting the chills again? Well, you should go and tell your mom and ask her for some medicine to help get rid of that.
No, it's not like that. It's not because I'm sick. I'm so cold because I'm outside right now. And it was Mom who kicked me out of the house. So I can't go and ask her for any medicine or anything.
Hold on a second. You're telling me that Mom threw you out of the house? This late at night?
That's right. She told me that she was having a friend come over and that he wasn't supposed to see me. But it's just so cold outside. I asked Mom if I could come back inside if I promised to be extra quiet, but she told me no.
And your mom said that you had to go and wait outside of the house because a friend of hers was coming over?
Oh wait, shoot. I shouldn't have said that. Mom told me that I wasn't allowed to tell you about her friend. Oh no! Now I'm really going to be in trouble. She told me that if I told you about this, that you wouldn't want to live with Mommy and I anymore. But I just want to go back inside. I'm just so cold here. Please don't leave us, Daddy. I don't want to stop living with you. I was just cold.
Tracy, baby, you have nothing to worry about at all. I'm going to go home right away. I'm going to pick you up and you and I are going to be together, okay? I promise that I'll be there to protect you. Mommy, please. It's so cold out here. Can't you please let me in? It's even starting to snow.
I told you that you still have to wait outside. How many times are you going to make me repeat myself? Or do you just never want to see your father again? And if it's snowing, then go stand in the shed.
But the shed is just as cold. Please, I promise that I'll be really quiet. Can you please just let me in?
Tracy, I told you that while Mommy's special friend is over at the house, you have to wait outside, remember? I think you should be able to come back in the next hour, okay? You don't want to stop living with your dad, do you?
And just why is it that Tracy would have to stop living with me, Samantha?
Wait a second. Is this Melvin? But why? How are you texting me from Tracy's phone?
Actually, how about I ask the questions? Starting with why in the world is our 8-year-old daughter standing out here in the cold? You better open up the front door to the house right this instant. I know that you locked the inside lock as well.
But is that really you, Melvin?
Of course it's really me. I can't believe that you would do something like this. What is the matter with you, Samantha?
This doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to be at work right now.
Well, I had to leave early to come and deal with this. I wasn't just going to abandon Tracy like that. Now hurry up and open this door. You let us in the house right now. Tracy is shivering and her lips are blue.
I can't come to the door right now. I'm in the bath. You'll just have to wait.
Better put a robe on and come open this door right now. If you don't, then I'll smash a window in. And then all the neighborhood will know that something is going on here.
No, don't do that. I'll open the door, just... Please know that I'm so sorry. Melvin, are you there? I just want to know when you're finally going to come back home.
I'm not going to be going home, Samantha. In fact, I'm selling the house. So I would start packing up your things right now, because you only have until the end of the month there.
Melvin, please. You can't do this to me. Can't we just talk about this? I don't get why you're acting so rashly.
I don't really think that there's anything that we need to talk about. Nothing you say is going to make me change my mind about wanting a divorce.
But I don't want a divorce. I don't want to lose you, Melvin, please.
You should have thought about that before you invited your little boyfriend over to our house. You should have thought about that before you kicked our daughter out into the cold so that you could hook up with your little boyfriend. What else is there to talk about besides that?
I know you're right. I did all those things and it was so horrible, and I should have never done that to Tracy.
But let me guess. In spite of all that, you still think that I shouldn't leave you.
Please. I'm so sorry. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I never wanted to hurt you or Tracy. I swear it. And you also have to know that I didn't want to kick Tracy out of the house, but I had no other choice.
What do you mean by that? How could you even say something like that?
Well, it was my boss that I was hooking up with. And so I didn't want him to tell you about our affair. But I also knew that I couldn't let Tracy see my boss either, so I had no choice. I had to put her outside in the backyard until my boss finally went away. I hope that you can understand the position that I was being put into.
You're telling me that you were worried about Tracy seeing your boss and getting you into trouble at work?
It's not like that. It's just, well, there was a work party one night and we got drunk and my boss and I ended up hooking up. But I didn't know it was him. I'm a victim here, you get that, right?
If you're a victim, then I think that we should go to the police. Especially if the boss is forcing you to keep up this relationship by threatening to fire you.
But, wait! We can't go to the police. They're going to ask me so many difficult questions. I really don't even want to have to think about any of this.
Well, then I'm afraid that you and I are still going to be getting divorced.
But why? Don't you believe me? I just told you that I was a victim of my boss's advances.
Of course I don't believe you. Are you forgetting the fact that I saw all of your messages you were sending Tracy the night I went to go and save her? Not only that, but even on your phone, I saw all the things that you were saying to your boss. Not to mention the pictures and videos you were sending. You told me that you couldn't wait to see him.
But I was only pretending to like him.
What part of any of this requires that you pretend to want what he's doing to you?
Because he told me that if I didn't play along with him, that he would tell everyone about our affair.
I seriously can't talk to you if that's all you have to say for yourself.
I don't get it. Why don't you believe what I'm trying to tell you? It's not like you read through every single one of our texts, and the whole story isn't just in the text either.
Actually, you should know that your boss already told me all the details of your affair from when it started until now. And he told me that you were the one who engaged him physically.
No, it wasn't like that. I was drinking, and I don't even remember any of what happened.
I just can't believe that either. Your boss showed me the text where you had flirted with him before, and even invited him over while I was at work for the night.
I'm so sorry for everything. I was really trying to figure out a way to end things with him, but I guess I just got carried away with it all.
Oh well, don't worry about it now. You can just go and sleep with whoever you want now that we're getting divorced.
So you're fine just ending all that we have together because of a little mistake?
It wasn't a mistake, and there wasn't just one. You've been carrying on with this man for a while now. Not only that, but every time he would come over, you would literally kick our daughter out of the house. Not only do I want to leave you, but to me, it's the only way that I can make sure that you never hurt Tracy again. So, if you don't have anything else to say for yourself, then I think we're done here. After that, Samantha and I got divorced, and I was granted full custody of Tracy. I sued both my ex-wife and her boss for their affair. After that, I heard that her boss packed up everything and moved far, far away. As for Samantha, she tried moving back in with her parents, but they were both furious with her. After her parents told her that they wanted nothing to do with her ever again, she tried to go out and find her old boss, but he was gone without a trace. Not only that, but many of Samantha's friends also ended up finding out about the affair and what she did to Tracy. In the end, Samantha had no one she could turn to for help. Nowadays though, I have no idea what she's up to. As for Tracy, I've been taking time off of work as things settle down. After some time to rest properly, Tracy started to feel better and was able to return to school. I've been asking my parents for a lot of help in watching her while I'm at work, and they've been very supportive. I know the day might come when Tracy says that she wants to go and see her mom, and I think that she has the right, but for now, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that she grows up strong and healthy.
Hey, Tanner, where are you gonna bring me downstairs? You brought me up here saying you had something to show, but then you haven't bothered to come get me.
Ugh. If you want to come down, just do it yourself. Huh.
I'm in a wheelchair, you know that.
Oh, my bad. I forgot you couldn't climb up and down stairs by yourself.
Stop teasing already, just come up here, please.
Nope.
What?
I'm heading out for an overseas trip right now.
What the heck?
I'm getting picked up soon, so I don't have time to get you down.
Wait, what are you talking about? You didn't tell me anything about you going on a trip.
No need to tell you anyway. You can't go with those legs, you know.
Then, who are you going with?
My mom?
With Marcia?
She hasn't been abroad before. Since I got a bonus, I decided to take her to Paris, a place she always wanted to go.
You're still such a mama's boy, huh?
What did you say?
She's more important than me, right?
What's wrong with being nice to my mom?
I don't mind you going on a trip with her. But seriously, of all times, you decide to go when I'm having trouble? It's just not right.
Come on, it's your fault for ending up in a wheelchair. Now I have to take care of you. It's a real pain, you know.
I know I've caused you trouble, and I'm sorry about that. I understand the accident was partly my fault.
Okay, so you know.
But how could you leave me up here and go on a trip with your mom? There's no need to be so mean.
Even she thinks you're useless and wants me to divorce you.
That's awful. But you know, if I have to endure being treated like this, I'd rather just divorce you.
Not happening.
Why not?
I heard you're getting a hefty sum from the insurance.
I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear from them.
So why would I ditch a cripple who's like a money-making machine? Huh.
Don't say it like that. If I work hard in rehabilitation, I might be able to walk again.
Don't. If you recover, the amount might go down.
Are you just with me for the money?
Is there anything else? You can't even do basic chores. Just wander around in a wheelchair, taking up space. What's the point of having a woman like that?
I've had enough of all these hurtful remarks.
Then why not just go meet your creator? I'm thinking if you get all depressed about being in a wheelchair and say your goodbyes to this world, the compensation might skyrocket, you know?
What the heck are you even saying? I'm trying my best to get better.
Oops, looks like the car's here. Well, I'm out. I'll be gone for 2 weeks.
Are you seriously leaving me behind?
The one stuck in a wheelchair better tough it up alone. No water or food up there, so you might suffer for a bit. But you'll get used to it soon enough, haha.
Do you think I'm just gonna sit here?
Just so you know, you can't call for help.
Why not?
Wi-Fi's gonna cut off soon, so it's a waste trying to call anyone, haha.
I still have cellular.
Your phone's being disconnected. You've been home and barely using it, so never noticed, huh?
You're so calculating.
Once I get back in 2 weeks, I'll take away your phone and erase the history. Perfect crime.
Do you want me gone that much?
Yup, seriously, a nuisance. Can't deal with a woman who can't walk.
I see. I get it.
Thought about just taking direct action, but that seemed kinda scary, you know. So I figured this was the best way.
If I endure thirst and hunger, maybe God will come to pick me up.
Oh, you're getting motivated.
Yeah, feels like there's no point being here.
Good girl. The tricky part is having the will to live, haha.
But if I kick the bucket here, this house becomes a crime scene, you know.
All set with a blue tarp for that.
It's not that easy, I think.
Don't move out of the tarp. It'll be a hassle to deal with later, okay? It'll be easier if I just roll you up and toss away.
Got it.
Well, I'm gonna cut off the Wi-Fi now. Don't come back to lie and haunt me. Okay? I'm scared of that kind of stuff, you know?
Alright, got it. I love you.
Huh?
I'll watch over you once I'm gone. I'll be by your side forever.
Stop it, seriously. Well then, good luck. Meredith, I just landed. Oh right, forgot you don't have Wi-Fi. Anyway, maybe you're already gone. Darn you. You've really done terrible harm. Meredith? I won't let you get away with this. How could you do something so awful to her? Who's this? Josh, her brother. Oh, him. Why do you have her phone? I couldn't get in touch with her, so I came over. And this is how I find my sister. Well, why is she left upstairs in her wheelchair? Well, maybe she started rehabilitation. I saw the chat history. You intentionally left her up here. Oh, you saw that? I was planning to erase it later. You pulled this stunt and then went on a trip? Outrageous. Why are you so mad? What kind of person wouldn't be upset after seeing their family end up like this? I should be the one to get upset, you know. I married her because she was a healthy, strong woman. But then she became useless after the accident. If that's the case, you should have split up, like she suggested. You kept her around for the money, but treated her like a nuisance. I'm the type to use whatever's available. You're the lowest human. Can't believe you call yourself her husband. Once she ended up in a wheelchair, my love for her disappeared. With no Wi-Fi, no water, no food, she must have suffered a lot. Did she seriously kick the bucket there? Yeah. Man, she's really dumb, huh? What did you say? I mean, her legs are bad, but her arms still work, right? She could have crawled to the stairs and tumbled down. That would have caused more injuries. But isn't it better than starving? She probably gave up on living. Unloved by her husband and with no hope for the future. Maybe she just wanted to be liberated from all that pain. If that's the case, I guess it's good for her? Hey Josh, you're not thinking about turning me into the police, right? What you did is a crime. Abandonment of a dependent person. Come on, don't exaggerate. It was just a typical couple's fight. If you say I had no malicious intent, then I won't be charged, right? Right up until the battery died, she was writing a message for you in the Notes app. I'll copy and paste here right now. Oh. Always by your side, watching over you. Ugh. Even if I become just a soul, I won't leave you. What the heck? Kinda creepy. She's probably holding a grudge against you. Oh man, this is giving me goosebumps. Maybe she's next to you right now. Cut it out. You can't deal with ghosts or anything like that. My grandma was sensitive to the supernatural. I've been hearing those unexplainable stories since I was a kid. Spirits that can't move on are a real pain, so be careful. I'm heading to Voodoo Lady right now. Why? I'm gonna get a purification done. Are you going to cast off my precious sister's soul? Look, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sure she doesn't want me to be miserable either. I doubt that. I'll use the money she left wisely. What about the funeral and the grave? Please handle them. Are you sure about that? As long as I'm fine after the purification. I get your point now. Listen, I just got off a long flight and I'm tired. The house feels eerie, so I won't go back for a while. I'll stay at my mom's place until I feel okay. If it's messy, please, clean it up for me. Got it. Josh, pick up! Man, what is it at this early hour? Thank goodness. You still haven't canceled her phone number. I don't have your contact. I was worried I couldn't get in touch with you. What do you want? I've had it, man. Had what? I hear Meredith's voice at night. She sounds agonizing, saying, "I'm hungry, I want something to eat." How sad, because she left on an empty stomach. Have you been praying for her soul over there? Offer her favorite snacks at her grave. That's useless, you know. She's haunting you out of resentment. Oh God, spare me. You know what? I think I had a glimpse of a long-haired woman giving me an icy stare from the shadow yesterday. She looked just like her. If it's not just a voice but also appearing, that's strong evidence of deep resentment. Seriously? Anything else? There shouldn't be anyone else in the house but me, but I hear noises, and when I come home from work, things are out of place. That's proof that she's around. Have you been going back home regularly? Yeah, but I'm scared to go upstairs. Also, the blue tarp I put on the floor upstairs was folded and placed in the downstairs closet. Did you do that? Blue tarp? I tossed it after finding her, so it shouldn't be there. Really? Oh no. So that means she might have put it in the closet. No way. She can't do that, can she? She was a meticulous person, you know. Even as a soul, she probably couldn't stand leaving things messy. No way. I'm freaking out. Do something. Did you get a purification done? I did. I paid $250, but there's been no effect. Maybe you need to go again. Oh man, really? If you go for a proper purification, it should cost more than that. Is it that expensive? I think I remember my grandma saying something like that. Can I just ask her to do it for me? She's long gone. Darn it. I can't go on like this. I hear her voice every night crying, "I'm in pain, I'm lonely." Well, since that's gonna last a lifetime, you'll get used to it eventually. No freaking way! She's your sister! Take responsibility and help her move on. Should have taken care of her yourself instead of neglecting her. I feel bad about it. That's why I apologize to her out loud every night. But then I hear her say she won't forgive me. It's so freaky that I feel like I'm going crazy. Just suck it up. Hey, come over here and try to talk to her. Nope, later, man. Wait, Josh! Hey, Meredith, I got a message from Tanner earlier. Sounded like he was pretty freaked out.
He's scared of things like the supernatural big time. If he watches scary shows on TV, he can't even go to the bathroom alone at night.
Seriously, he's such a kid.
I'm getting tired of haunting his place every night now.
I can't believe you pulled this stunt for this long.
I'm pissed off, you know. Money and divorce ain't gonna make it right.
True. When I saw those messages, I was ready to blow a fuse too.
I'm glad you came over that day. You saved my life, you know.
I had work near your place, so I just dropped by. Nobody answered the door, and when I realized your phone was disconnected, I felt something was off. Then I heard your voice from the upstairs window.
When I saw you, I swear I felt the presence of Jesus, the Savior.
The front door was locked, but luckily the kitchen window was open. I didn't expect you to be left stranded on the second floor, though.
If I really wanted to, I guess I could have gone down by clinging to the railing.
Well, you might have slipped all the way down and added more injuries. It was risky to do it on your own. Anyhow, it's awesome that you're walking again.
Yeah, my recovery was so fast that even my physio was dumbfounded. I was determined to walk again, especially to get back at Tanner.
Anger is a powerful thing. I can feel it when I look at you.
But seriously, he didn't even think about my funeral and stuff. Ticks me off even more.
When are you gonna come clean? I'm sure he's gonna figure it out soon, even though he's an airhead.
Never.
Seriously?
He can stay scared for the rest of his life. You can just tell him that the funeral was done, only with the family.
But what about the marriage record? If he checks it online, he'll easily find out.
That idiot doesn't even understand any legal procedures. Just make up some excuse and have him sign the divorce papers.
Is he that dumb?
Yeah, super dumb. Even when we got married, he was clueless about the paperwork. He thought once he proposed, we were legally married.
Why'd you marry someone like that?
I found his airheadedness cute back then. Now I seriously regret it, though.
The tarp thing, too. I mean, you'd think he'd imagine the police coming to clean it up. But more than worrying about getting arrested, he's only scared of supernatural phenomena. It's pretty crazy.
Well, what am I going to do to him today?
Having a spare key gives you an upper hand, huh? You can sneak into the house whenever you want.
Yeah, he's such a sissy, you know. It's amusing how he freaks out with just a little scare. I guess I'm going to hide in the closet again and play some pranks today.
You're such a quirk.
Considering what he did to me, karma won't bite me.
Don't go too far, though.
Well, I guess I'll give him a fanfare tonight.
Help me, Josh. I'm going insane. I was in the bathroom and someone knocked. There's only me in the house. I almost wet myself. Thankfully, I was in the bathroom.
Honey?
What?
It's me, Meredith.
Stop it. I'm really losing it.
Help me, honey. I'm in pain.
Please, stop it, Josh.
Okay, should we switch to a voice call? You want to hear your beloved wife's voice, right?
No way, it's too scary to talk directly. Is this really Meredith? So you are alive?
No.
A person who's not in this world can't text.
Don't you know, I can use telepathy to send messages on the phone.
What?
Being sent off by you, I wander aimlessly with nowhere to go. It's painful, it's lonely. I won't forgive you.
I hear it every night.
You were in the bathroom for quite a while earlier.
My stomach hasn't been great lately. It's your fault.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what to do. I can't leave you.
Please, just go somewhere else.
I remember something my grandma said a long time ago. If I release my attachment to this world, I can find peace.
So, what should I do?
Please divorce me.
Divorce? You're not in this world anymore, so what does it matter?
But you haven't done any paperwork, right? We're technically still married, so I guess I can't let go of you. Ask Josh. He'll tell you how to go through the process.
Got it. Anything else? If you have any lingering attachments, tell me.
You need to include that you're giving up all shared property in the divorce papers.
What the heck?
We were saving money for the future, right?
I'm planning to use it for another trip with Mom.
Oh, really? Then maybe I should visit her after this.
Stop it, don't scare her.
So you'll do what I say, right?
Okay, whatever. What do I do with the money, then?
I want you to give everything to Josh.
That'll just benefit him.
But you've left all my funeral arrangements and the grave to him without contributing a penny, right?
Fine. Divorce and money. That's what it takes for you to find peace.
And some alimony.
Huh? Are you kidding me? You're alive, aren't you? You're pulling a prank on me.
How I wish I was still living. I'm behind you right now, can't you feel me? You're wearing a black hoodie and gray sweatpants.
Oh, yeah. But that's just what I usually wear, you just guessed it.
There's a beer bottle and potato chips on the table. With that kind of diet, you'll get a beer belly.
Oh my god. I can't see you, but are you really here?
Yes, I am. Being able to communicate with you like this through telepathy means you know what might happen next, right?
What?
If I really try, I might be able to bring you to my side.
You...
Be careful when you're waiting for the traffic lights or driving a car.
Stop it. Don't take me with you.
Going to heaven alone is kind of boring, you see. I'd rather go with you.
I don't want to go there yet.
So, will you do what I say?
Got it. I'll do everything you say. Just please go away tonight.
There's one more thing you need to do.
What the heck?
Going to the police.
But if I do that, I might get arrested and end up in jail for the rest of my life.
Don't worry, I'll be with you whether it's the police, jail, or the afterlife.
Wait, didn't Josh call the police? Why haven't they visited me yet?
Just noticed?
Something's off. What's going on?
I stopped them with my telepathy.
You can do that too?
I can do anything. Oh, by the way, you seem tired. How would you like a shoulder rub?
No, stop following me around.
If you accomplish everything I said, I should be able to find peace.
Okay, I promise I will, so go away.
After I've seen it through.
I'll make sure to do everything right.
Then police will be the last stop after everything else is done. Got it?
Fine, just disappear already.
Tanner went through with the divorce proceedings as I instructed, handed over the money to Josh, and turned himself into the police. He was temporarily held in custody under the abandonment of a dependent, but there were no charges filed against him. After all, I've been saved by Josh, and I'm still here. Since he's an airhead and doesn't quite grasp the situation, he continues to live in fear of my ghostly presence. Just for fun, I called him the other day. He freaked out, thinking it was a call from the afterlife, and hung up immediately. And get this, my ex-mother-in-law, who went on a trip with him, believes his story and thinks I've become a ghost. They'll probably be living the rest of their lives scared of random sounds and shadows. Serves them right. On the other hand, I worked hard on my rehabilitation and can now walk as before. I've also returned to work and currently commute from my parents' place. I'm planning a family vacation soon to thank my brother for helping me.